Miami's luxury condo market slowed way down in Q3 2022. So what's next? Let's find out. Hey, I'm Sep Niakan, founder of Blackbook Properties and Condo Blackbook.com, and we're the only guide you need to know the Miami and South Florida real estate market like an insider. I always say real estate markets are local. Well, okay, I didn't make that up. It's common knowledge. But with all the news of inflation and imminent recession, potential housing market crashes, etc., you've got to keep your head on straight and look at your market to figure out what's really going on. What's happening in San Diego or Des Moines or Atlanta is not likely what's happening in Miami. We've got our latest quarterly market data in for Miami's luxury condo market, and the third quarter results are showing exactly this. Miami is showing a market slowdown, but it's not imploding at all or going down in price like you may have seen in other cities. And outside the data, indicators show our market is still growing. Let's get into the data and our third quarter market report for the Miami luxury condo market, and I'll tell you what we see for the rest of the year. But first, if you aren't already a Blackbook Insider, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the amazing content we're putting out every week just for you. If you follow our channel or have seen any of our housing market updates or the second quarter report, for example, you know that in the first half of the year, Miami broke all kinds of records in terms of sales, prices, and inventory. If you haven't seen that video, please check it out below. And to define luxury, by the way, we track sales of condos at 1 million and above for all of the key Miami neighborhoods. So the data we're about to go over only covers sales greater than $1 million. So now that the third quarter numbers are in, what are we seeing? Overall, it's a mixed bag, but it's stable. Sales have dropped, but prices in key neighborhoods have remained steady and in some cases even increased, and inventory is still very low. Let's talk sales. Sales for the third quarter, historically the slowest of the year as per data, dropped 41% compared to the third quarter of 2021, and by about 50% compared to the second quarter of this year. Yikes. But let's not panic. I want to point out that in the second quarter of this year, we had an all-time record high sales volume. So that's what we're comparing to. It's important to have perspective here. Other indicators are still positive. We saw an increase in year-over-year price per square foot, a decline in year-over-year days on market, which means properties are sitting on the market less, and inventory is still below its ideal range of 9 to 12 months, which is excellent. So let's look at prices. This is where we're seeing more stability. The median sale price in the third quarter dropped only 3.6% to 1.55 million. Now, you look at it and you say it's a drop, that's no bueno. However, the price per square foot increased almost 10% to $913 per square foot compared to last year. So for the size of unit that people are buying, prices increased 10% since last year. On a neighborhood basis, all of our key neighborhoods posted increases in the price per square foot. Another very important indicator of a healthy or changing market is inventory. Inventory is one of the most telling indicators of the direction of a market. I talk about this a lot, and basically inventory tracks how many months it would take to sell all of the product on the market at a specific moment in time. A healthy, balanced market has 9 to 12 months of inventory here in Miami. For more than a year now, we've had the lowest inventory of luxury condos the market has ever seen, sometimes only 5 months of inventory. So what is Miami's inventory doing now with the drop in sales, significant drop in sales? Overall inventory went up by 2 months from the second quarter, from 7 months to 9 months. That puts us in a balanced market territory. We're now approaching a balanced market in an overall sense, but on a neighborhood basis, the combined neighborhood of Coconut Grove and Coral Gables still had very low inventory, only 6 months, with Mid and North Beach only 7 months of inventory. Another similar indicator of stability we follow is days on market, which is basically what the average number of days it is that takes a luxury condo to sell. Even with sales slowing down in general, the days on market for luxury condos actually dropped in Q3 2022, which is actually what we're looking for a stronger market. Lower days on market means properties are moving faster. At 60 days on market, luxury condos in Miami sold 25% faster than they did just a year ago, which was around 80 days on market in Q3 2021. On a neighborhood level, Most of the neighborhoods that we're analyzing posted similar decreases in the number of days luxury condos spent on the market before they were sold. Now, we're anticipating days on market to increase in Q4 of 2022 for sure. Why? Well, historically it actually does increase anyway because of seasonality. And the high season starts in earnest really in mid-January when it comes to sales. So what's the data takeaway? While sellers still remain in control of the Miami's luxury condo market, if sales continue at their present pace, inventory levels will likely increase and we will see the market downshifting to a more balanced position in the upcoming quarters. And who knows, maybe at some point we might get a buyer's market, but there's no signs of that happening quite yet. Okay, so that was all the Q3 data, but the data doesn't always tell you the full story. And as a real estate expert here in Miami for almost 20 years, I know that there are a few other indicators that give a more complete picture of the health of a market and where the market may be heading. So what's the market sentiment on the street here and with our clients? What we're seeing is new luxury developments keep getting announced because regardless of whether interest rates are up or down, stock markets are up or down, what matters is people are moving to Miami in droves, and there's a lot of reasons for that. What's key now is how the continued increases in interest rates and the cost of money will affect this luxury market segment and people's decisions to move here. Generally, we've seen about 50% of all deals here over the last year being made in cash. So interest rates aren't directly impacting a big chunk of Miami buyers, maybe indirectly, but not directly. But there's a trickle-down effect in finance in general, so we may see this cash buyer segment begin to slow a little bit as well. In the end, we're still seeing the lifestyle and quality of life that Miami can offer still be one of the biggest drivers of the market. And that's a value that is extrinsic to all these other market factors. So while we're seeing a market correction to a balanced market, the market demand of Miami is generally still very strong. Of course, we expect to see some cooling happen, especially since historically third quarters in Miami are the slowest, and fourth quarter. But are we seeing indicators of a crash? No, we're not, at least not yet. What do we see for the end of the year? We expect Miami's luxury condo market to enjoy solid demand from out-of-towners as well as from foreign buyers for the interim. Even if the market is headed for a correction, there's no crisis or even signs of a crisis in the Miami real estate market. Also, with most of the pandemic behind us and travelers ready to enjoy the upcoming Art Basel and its satellite events in December, we expect sales to receive a little boost by the tail end of Q4 2022 and into Q1 23. We further expect factors such as Florida being a safe haven for foreign buyers looking to flee from the political winds back home, coupled with our tax-friendly policies driving big business migration, such as Ken Griffith's Citadel, continuing to fuel demand here in Miami. Stay tuned for our next year-end report, and if you've got ideas and thoughts on this market, or you want to talk data, give me a call or leave me a comment. Be sure to look at our other videos, and as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.